person who you are thinking of right now, what's on their mind when it comes to you, my lovely? Page of Wands. This is someone who could be younger than you or youthful. A free spirit, I would say. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be that sign, but there's something about notifications popping up on this person's phone. This is someone who can't go a day without speaking to you, I'm hearing. I'm hearing FaceTime in my head, so I don't know if you FaceTime this person, but there's something about when you call them, you send them messages, it's like, I'm hearing you make my day. Oh, guys, who is this? I don't feel like you realize of how much of an impact you have in this person's life. And I'm not saying that, you know, oh my God, I can't function. If I don't speak to the collective today, I can't get out of bed. No, but I feel like you help this person raise their vibration, to look forward to things, I'm hearing. Tell me more. This is someone who feels very connected to you, especially when it comes to your conversations. So this is just confirming. There's something about you guys sending each other messages. I'm getting a lot of humor as well. I don't know what was last said between you two or when you last met. This is someone, can we just keep it this way, I'm hearing. So I don't know if you just reconnected with someone, if you have history with this person, you've come back into union, or pages do represent new. And this is someone who is, they're loving your energy, okay? If this is new energy. If this is someone fairly new in your life, it's like things are progressing quite quickly and it's like, I'm loving it. You know, there's a sense of attraction and they're loving the flow, but it's like, oh, is it too fast? But it's like, oh, I'm feeling more drawn to the collective. So if it's to do with time, the duration of how long you've known each other, they could be feeling a bit conflicted in that respect. It's like, I don't want to rush things, but I'm loving the pace in the next breath. If you have history with this person, I just heard in my head they will always be drawn back to you. The Knight of Swords. What is it to do with you guys communicating with one another through banter, sarcasm? It can be quite blunt, but it's funny in the next breath. It's like dark humor. It's really giving that. 5 of Wands. This is someone who is feeling quite conflicted. They feel like you may change your mind about them. I'm hearing at any minute. Tell me more. King of Wands. Ooh, this person fine, hot, sexy, aren't they? May I say, because the King of Wands is heavy Leo here, heavy fire. Aries, Leo, Sag, but Leo in specific. But anyway, what's on this person's mind? Well, they are ready. You think the King of Wands, you can hold back that energy? Absolutely not. It's kind of like, I know exactly, I can see where this is going between me and the collective, and they're quite confident that this can go all the bloody way. But there is just something niggling in the back of their mind, which I really do feel is more of their shadow. You know, it's like they're battling demons in their mind. Like, okay, if I take the lead and I initiate or execute some form of plan here, I'm hearing I don't want to scare you off, but I'm also getting their seeds of doubt where everything is going so great. They feel like you won't find them attractive, or there could be a bit of insecurities with this person. Like, no, piss off. You know, it's like literally they're trying to battle this negative thought. Like, you know how the collective feels about you. There's been moments between us, I'm hearing. So why would you think that? Why would they? Let's see. Why are they thinking across these lines, please? Knight of Cups, because they are. You know what it's giving? This is someone, I feel like this is someone who, I feel like you're connected to a lover boy, lover girl. And that is a mutual thing that you guys have in common. I love deep. And I love deep too. You know, there is no doubt, no denying of how you guys feel about one another. I feel like you admire the fact that this person is open with you. Not only romantically, in general. This is someone who has no issue in saying things with their whole chest. There's something about this person's actions. It's very bold. They're very confident. But their strengths also, can cause twists and turns between you two, where they get gassed up and carried away, where they need to ground themselves. It's like they may say or do things without thinking and not realizing that, you know, it will affect you until after the fact and the change has already come in. So I'm hearing my first argument, if this is someone fairly new in your life, it's possibly taken for that honeymoon period to wither away now, where you're really getting to know each other. This person may have done something. It's like, mate, I don't like that and I don't find that funny. And this is where it may have caused a disagreement. Well, you didn't have an issue before, I'm hearing, or I didn't feel like that would hurt your feelings. I don't know what that's about, but I feel like that situation is actually going to bring you guys more closer and getting to know each other more into depth, okay? If this is someone who you already have history with, I feel like their energy was all over the place. They may have been taking the lead in the wrong way, possibly coming from pride and ego, or just overall taking control of the wrong things, where they weren't able to be present in this soulmate connection. This is someone who possibly had to handle other partnerships outside of you that I feel was bringing in a lot of chaos and quite low vibrational. Now that they are taking the lead in the right way, this is where they keep referring back to their, I'm hearing younger days. So I don't know if you met this person when they were really young, or just overall they had this childish way of doing things when they were connected to you. You take it as it resonates, but it's like, now I'm really confident in the vision that I want things to go this particular way between me and the collective. This is where they're battling demons in their mind, because at the time, yes, they were. It's like they were battling demons when they were with you and after the fact. Previously, it's because their environment and possibly they weren't ready to take the lead in the right way. Now that they are battling demons because they are being haunted by their previous actions when they weren't connecting with you in the right way that they were meant to at the time. I feel like this person needs to make peace with the past, their actions of the past, or you both do. So that's for someone if you have history with this person.